Good morning, Amesbury Middle School students. Today I'd like to show you some tools that you will need to use during your math test. Now, if you notice when you log in, it will have your name up here. On my screen, it says guest, but the day of the real test, it will have your name. We're going to start by clicking on this little person, the drop-down button. Now, if I click on that, you'll see what happens. The very top, the first one, it says change background and foreground color. Now you can change the color of your test to make it so it's easier for you to read and look at. On the practice test, when you took that, you could change the color as many times as you wanted. However, on the real test, once you select something, that's the color you have to use. So please be careful on what you pick. I think I'll go with yellow now. I'll just use yellow for the rest of this tutorial. So the next thing we want to look at is Enable Magnifier. If you look up there and click on it, you can see how this will make the words bigger. You can move it around and it enables the magnifier. Okay, you probably won't need the magnifier once, so if I click up there, I disable the magnifier. The next thing I'm going to show you, Show Line Reader. That's what this is. I can move the box and only show one line at a time. I can resize it, and I can show a small section at a time if I want to. I can even drag the window down and up. So if you have trouble reading on a page, this might help you. You can move it line by line through the test. Feel free to use it if you find it helpful. If you don't like it, just disable it. Okay, I'll hide that now. This one is answer masking. This answer masking will hide some answers if you don't want to see them. Perhaps you want your full attention on reading the question. You might even like trying to figure out what the answer is before you look at the options down below. When you're ready to look at the options, simply click the eye and it will show them. And you can see them. Click again and there they are. At any point, go up and disable answer masking that you want to. Okay, so now there's the calculator up here at the top. If there's a time you need it, just click on it. You can move it around. You can do simple calculations, find an answer, help you solve a problem. The tools act like an on-off switch. You just click on the tool and it disappears. Click it again and it comes back. Next is a protractor. If you need a protractor for a certain question, you can put it on the page. The big handles on the side, you can rotate it if you need to for any question. Put it away by clicking it again. You have two rulers. One is centimeters. You can rotate them, and one ruler is inches. When you're measuring a line, you drag it over to the line. Now be careful to line up the dot with 0. Notice that little part of the ruler over there is not where the measurement starts. So to measure the line, be sure to start right at 0, where it starts. Okay, I'm going to take that away. Another feature I love is called Answer Eliminator. Check it out. I click on it. If I know those answers are definitely incorrect, I can click on those and then the focus on, hey, A and D might be the answers. I think that could be it. If I make a mistake and block out something with a red X and I find out it's correct, I just click it again and it takes it off. Once I'm ready to select an answer, I get out of Answer Eliminator, select my pointer, and then I can answer the question that I want. And then I move to the next page by clicking on the white arrow in the blue box. This will take me to a calculator question. If I go back just a second, there's a couple other features up here. Another part of the test, you will need to use the equation editor. Now, it might be helpful to write your answer first on scratch paper that is not scored, and then put your answer in the equation editor. Notice there are 3 buttons here at the top. This button right here, pointing to the left, is the undo or erase your last entry button. This one right here, pointing to the right, is the redo, replace an entry that was erased by the undo button. And this one is the trash can, it will clear the box. You have all these buttons over here, just hover over them and it will tell you what each of them mean. For example, this, I believe, is a multiplication sign, not a decimal point. But when you hover it over on the real test, you'll be able to tell. So you'll type your answer here. Please remember that your teacher is allowed to help you with these tools. You can take your time and play with the tools. We know this is, for many of you, this is your first time taking the online test and using these math tools. So do the best you can, and good luck today. Have a great day.